Good morning, good morning, good morning on Sunday morning. And welcome to Diamond Paintings with Mike. My name is Mike and I will be your host for the next hour. So let's get going on another session of this spider who has no name currently. So if you have a name that would suit this spider, please do let me know. Righty ho, so I think we're going to start off with doing a bit more of this A colour. I really would like to get down to the bottom of here before we move on to this section. Now today I'm going to do a bit of single placing because I've lost my multi-placer. I know I only had it last night and I can't remember where I put it. So let me pop Sharon's love heart thing there because I'm using the same jumper as yesterday, my oversized hoodie. I've only got the one of them, so yeah, it's another cold day. I hopped out of bed and was like, right, that's it, get the heat on. But today we have lovely weather, although it's freezing cold. Don't be deceived when you go out there thinking, oh, it's lovely and hot, because it's freezing out there, but the sun is out. We've got lovely blue skies, and yeah, that's what we like to see. So yeah, so let's have a weather forecast today, see how the weather's doing. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love? Alexa, what's the weather forecast?
In Braintree, it's 8 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 4 degrees.
Yes, there's no escaping the showers, is there? So I think I'll do another line and then I want to do some of this D work here. I have got a few other traits that I've just remembered I've got, so we might kit up some of these colours that we've got missing here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's what we'll do. So let's get down to the end of this line. We'll do a bit of the D and then we'll grab them trays and try and fill up this hole here. So yeah, and then tomorrow is, you know what tomorrow is? Free sausage day. Yes, I get a choice between a free hot drink, a cake or a sausage roll. Did I just say that twice? A drink, a hot, oh, I don't know, but anyway, you get a drink, a sausage roll and a cake. So yeah, last time I went for a drink, because we were on the way, it was last week that we had to go up to the hospital, so I thought, well, I'll get my mum a hot drink, because I'm not very keen on hot drinks. I'll have them here and there, but I always tend to go for a sausage roll because it's like a breakfast. So we had this gingerbread one and we couldn't taste like near enough any of the ginger until it got right down to the bottom. It's like they pour it up, but they don't mix it, which is why you can't taste it until you get to the bottom of it. And I thought, is she actually give me gingerbread? Because it tasted like an ordinary latte. Well, it weren't until we got down to the bottom of it that we managed to have it. So right, let's change our colour for the minute and we'll pop over to our D colour. Now Sharon did say that I should persevere with this painting and just see what it looks like when it's done, so that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I've waited too long for it for me not to do it, so I did study the picture a bit on Temu, and this part here is very sort of black. It's like it's in a cave. When you look at it on Temu, it's like it's been put in a cave or something. So it is definitely a shadow effect. But yeah, I had a lovely lie-in again today. Got up about 12 o'clock. Put on the kettle. I'm having a caramel latte now. Because I like, with coffees, I tend to use like the shallower cups because it means that you get more of the flavour. Sometimes when you use a bigger cup, it can make the flavour weak. But boy, did I have a headache last night. I've not had headaches for ages, but I had a coffee. I was eating, you know, regular through the day, and then I thought, oh, I'd have one, because I had one in the afternoon and I had one again in the evening. Well, I did eat a lot of chocolate because I got a Terry's chocolate orange and was watching my film, and yeah, boy, did I get a headache as well, just to try and shift it, because there was no way I was going to go to bed with a headache. So, right, on that note, we can go and get them other colours now. So let me just go and get the bag of bags. The bag of bags. It makes it sound like a magic trick, doesn't it? Right, and I'll get the trays. I've got the stickers in here from Shalom, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay. Oh, what happened there? Okay. So what colour do we need? We need G, so we'll keep that. So you see what I mean? I've took them all out them little bags and kit them up into these, because them suppy small bags are crap. H, I don't think there's enough of that to do yet. B, we don't have B. What colour am I looking for? 2, if we've got that. 3, 4, 5, 7, 2. Oh my god, look, 2's been kitted up the whole time. What the hell? Oh my god, okay. Right, let's do 2 for the minute. I can't believe that. Oh my god. How in the world did I miss that? Right, let's just fill up this. There's not an awful lot of difference between that colour. It's very similar, but a tight, like a very small, I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite, if I put this next to that, you can see it's not really an awful lot of difference, is it really? So yeah, just lift that up a little bit. So we'll just fill in, do a bit of filling in here for now. Tonight's trial on the jungle, they've got it's like an airplane scenario. Terra something, Terra Tourists, I think it's called. It's a great name, isn't it? So yeah, it's another one of them ones where they've got to put their head in and unscrew the star and stuff. And I'm not being funny, but the trials are getting a very sort of repetitive now. I mean, we had that sort of trial when they were all going into camp, because Lisa Riley was doing one. So yeah, I think they're struggling a bit this year for trials and stuff, because we've had a lot of the ones where they have to put their hands into the fish gunge and stuff. We've had a lot of the ones where they pour stuff over their head while unscrewing it with their tongue or whatever it is. I just feel there needs to be something different. The big question is, why did they stop the big tower? You know, where they used to like go off the edge with a harness? It was like this big tower thing. They've stopped that as well. So there was one year, I loved this one. It was like these 2 ramps in the sky, and they had a car moving along, or was it a bus, something like that. I think it was a car or bus. And if the car went over the ramp, the car would fall out, but they were attached with a harness. So yeah, it just doesn't seem to be very fresh this year. I mean, my mum was saying that it's not the same anymore, so I think it is. It's just they just need to do some work with the trials, because it's getting a very repetitive. And there's another annoying advert, guys. There's this Grinch advert where it's going, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, we've got to put up with that for 3 weeks. Yeah, that's starting to get a little bit irritating now. It's not as bad as Mr. Vegas, but yeah, it is starting to get a bit repetitive. So I don't like seeing the same like advert over and over. So yeah. Whoops. I've been debating. I did this. If you're on Lazy Retired Granny's channel, you'll see it come up on the craft section, because she's doing like this craft thing now where you can show your crafts. Well, I had this gnome that I painted quite a while back on my craft channel. If you want to check it out, it's Crafts with Mike. Can't remember if it's got an S or not an S, but it's definitely Craft with Mike. And I picked it up yesterday because obviously I was taking a photo to show Linda, and I thought, oh, I don't really need this. I don't really have a use for it. And I was thinking about putting it in my mum's garden. She likes all ornaments and stuff, and I thought I might sell it because I bought it as something to do for the craft channel. I don't really have a use really anymore for it. So right, let's get some of the lovely stickers. Right, where's my pen? Let's use our good old Bogner. This is the Bogner Regis pen. When I went to well, actually this was the trip I was doing. I didn't go on this trip. This was one that my mum went to, and she brought me back. It was like fudge and some, like a pen and that, and that red cup that I showed you quite a while back. Spider G, there we go, lovely jubbly. So let's pour out a bit of G, and then we'll go back to some, we might do the H, because that's going to crop up soon somewhere over here. So let's get, I'm not going to pour them all out, but because the thing is, you pour all that out and you won't know what colour G is, so I always like to keep a few in there now. Right, let's put that to one side. We'll get our G colour. Let's move that up a smidge, and let's get going on this. Oh my god, hang on a minute. Where's Toby? Not Toby. Where's that frog painting? Oh, mama. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, man. Could that be the colour that we need? Look, it could be very similar, guys. Oh, wow. What's that colour there? D. Oh, we need a C. Quick, where was it? I'll check after in post-production and see whether we can locate that. Just because we need to pinch some colours from somewhere to finish it, you see. So yeah. So let's just clear up this hole a bit. And what is everyone doing on this lovely sunny day? Oh my god, yeah, when the credits went up, well, obviously, yeah, when the credits went up for I'm Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, sorry, the intro, Ant nearly slipped on the where they do the presenting in the studio thing. It was really wet, like all the floor was wet. So it was interesting how we had rain as well, and Australia did, because as I say, just because it's raining in, like, I don't know, Essex, doesn't mean to say it's raining in London, you know. It's all different. But yeah, he nearly fell over on that episode. So yeah, must have been quite a rainy day over there in well, I think they film in Queensland, but the nearest town I can get to match that time zone that they're on, because when it comes on it's 7 o'clock over there, and I can only get it up as Brisbane. Brisbane seems to have the same time as when I'm a Celebrity is on, because I always like to see what time it is over there. So I reckon they'll be on Monday morning now. Must be nice to be a day ahead. But yeah, we'll have to see how they get on at the Jungle. I've got some squashies coming today, strawberries and cream, because I don't know about you, but I have to have a snack while it's on, and Sainsbury's are doing Pringles for $1.50 at the moment. So grab them while you can, people, if you're near Sainsbury's, because they're nice and cheap. The co-op I normally go to in Whittam, they charge ridiculous amounts. It's almost like £3 a can. Like, I ain't paying that. That's insane. So yeah, right. So that's cleared. Oh no, we've got a bit up there done. I feel like we're doing an X here. Look, you've got the line there. Just need a line and a line, and it'd be the X Factor. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it, when you start seeing more colours come in. Okay, so that's there. Got a few more to do there, and then we've got 2 trays that we can decide what colours to go for next. So we've got this 3 seems to pop up a lot. Let's see if we've got that. I think we had 3 out. No, it was D. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's an interesting colour. This is like a, see, that should have really been what this beige bit is, but this is the colour they've given us. So right, 3. So we'll pull some of that out for a minute, pop that back, and then we'll get our Bognor Regis pen again, Spider, and that's 3. I love these stickers. I don't know where Sharon got these from. I think she says she got the large ones from Temu, but these ones are fab. So, right, let's do a bit of 3 next. Oh, very interesting. Look at that. Wow. It's like that, what's that soap called? Brute, is it? There's a soap, like it's like a green barn. I think it's called Brute. So it's quite nice. Okie dokie, so let's have a look and see. Yeah, we're just filling a bit up here at the moment. And as I say, as you know, more and more trays become available, we'll get more colours up. I have actually got, aha, I've just seen a G there. I've actually got painting very close to being finished, so I really want to shift that along, and then I can use all them trays. There's about 5 trays on that one. Yeah, that's pretty much all 3 done. So what can we do with our last colour that we've got available? We've only got 1 tray left. So let's have a look at L. What's L? Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. This one here is a brown. So, okay, cool. So this is brown. So we'll do a bit of that and we'll get that kitted up. Yeah, these stickers, once you start kitting up, they fly by. As you can see already, that's a big chunk gone. That's why I love them so much. Right, let's pop that back there and we'll get our L drills. Get a bit of that in. So right, there's an L there, and I think, oh, we got a 3 over there. I'll pinch that. Why do I keep missing drills? And some G's. So we've got another G there. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So that's that. Right. So now we can do our A. Oh, nearly spilled. Do a bit more of the A down here next. So yeah, once we get some more trays freed up, we can just fill up that hole a bit. I just need some more to come available, and that should be in about 2 days time. I'm going to work some more on it today, so hopefully by tomorrow we've got some more colours to do. Oh, this jumper, seriously. Oh my god, look at the state of that. What in the world? Look at that. It's been fried. Oh wow. Yeah, what have I got to do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow it will definitely be, before I head off to work, I'll grab my free sausage roll and then basically be at work all day, and then come in, do a bit of diamond painting, and then watch EastEnders, because I'll have the EastEnders slot back, and then be the jungle, and then off to bed really. Obviously cook dinner and stuff, and I don't get an awful lot of the time through the week to do diamond painting. On weekends I can do so much, like I get about 4 or 5 sessions done, but during the day I can only really get 1 done because I'm working all day, you see. Right. Oh, this is nice. Look, we're going to get some of this. See again, what is going on here? Look, you've got brown, but then they've printed you this colour on a green background. Why are they doing this? Oh man. I'll tell you something. I've painted a lot of paintings in diamond painting, and I've never seen a border colour change before. What I mean by that is normally a border has the same continuous colour going right the way through. I've never seen it where they've gone from like one colour to another colour within the same border. This is by far one of the weirdest prints I've ever seen on this. This is crazy. So now we need number 3. Yeah, this shape's gone a bit pear-shaped here. It was supposed to be a square, but I'll make sure it's a square on that side. So what we'll have to do for this side, we'll have to continue it as a rectangle all the way through. So Sharon, do you like spiders then? Because Linda, I think I freaked Linda out a bit. She was like, no thank you. So she doesn't like spiders either. I can't stand the things, but I'm only doing a spider because obviously it's part of the jungle. And I noticed in one of the trials they were doing, they have pigeons, so we might have to bring a pigeon in. So yeah, there's a programme on. I haven't got round to seeing what's on ITV2 today, and what they tend to do is repeat the jungle if you've missed it on ITV2. But they've got a programme called Fiddler on the Roof. That's actually a musical as well. Yeah, I've never really seen. I don't like watching really old-fashioned films, like, you know, when you can tell like the CGI is really poor, or if it's black and white. There are still films out that are still black and white these days. My nan likes to watch a lot of the black and white films. The world of black and white before colour got introduced, because with your licence, I think back then it used to be just black and white. You never had any colour on the TV, and then they bring colour out. So I think you can choose between a black and white licence or a colour licence. Right, so let's have a look here. Look, Gaga. Yeah, I'm at a different locker today. I've got to go up to, I didn't really fancy walking up the hill, but the other bottle bank is near the depot, and I thought, oh, go up that one for a change. It's quite a walk to this other locker. You've got to go past the depot and then up to Crescent Road. You can go this way to Freeport or that way to Crescent Road. Freeport is a big shopping centre full of, like, full to the brim of different shops. They've got a cinema over there, they've got bowling. I've not seen Chuck E. Cheese yet. Apparently we're supposed to be getting that in the UK, but I've not seen that anywhere pop up yet, so yeah, we might take Teddy there. I don't know, obviously when it's open, but yeah, I'll have to wait and see. Because what I'll do is when it's open, I'll recommend it to his dad and see whether he feels that it would be okay for him to go, you know, because if it's too loud, Teddy doesn't like, you know, really loud noise. So okie dokie. So Oh, if we've got our F drill, I didn't see that. Let me see if we've got, let me just finish this off and I'll see if I've got the F drill here. I think that was the one I didn't see, but I can always pop next door if need be and see if I find it. F is an 819, so I should have that, hopefully. But no, ignore that, I can't because I ain't got a tray available at the moment. Oh look, we're just touching the abdomen of the spider here, so I reckon the next couple of lines it will be in the leg part. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna have a bit of drink. My lovely caramel coffee. Oh yeah, I did see the latte ones because this coffee was actually on a Black Friday deal, so I was kind of very happy. I was looking at Sharon's, you know, them coasters she sent me a while back. I was looking at them to kit up soon because obviously this one's just started. The one that's I'm doing at the moment, that should be another 2 days. So I'm thinking we've done a lot of canvases. Let's try and do the coasters that she got me. And then obviously we got them bookmarks to do. This is what I love about diamond painting. There's always a continuous flow of, you know, projects to take over. I absolutely love doing this. It's relaxing, it's calming. Now this seems to be going in a pattern now with AGAG, so we've got to pay attention here. So has anyone started their Christmas food shopping yet? I've only got as far as this. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, hang on. I've only got as far as the family circle department. These is a rip-off because they've shrunk them. Look how small that box is. They used to be double that and you only get like 1 layer now. So if you don't know what family circle are, it's basically a selection of biscuits. They're very boring biscuits. So you get rich Highland Shorties, milk chocolate digestive, custard creams, chocolate chip cookies, shortcake, jam sandwich creams, milk chocolate fingers, crunchy oats, nice, and bourbon creams. So very basic biscuits, whereas if you get Victoria, they're much nicer. So yeah, they were only £2 with Nectar, and I thought I'm hiding them in the wardrobe because if I eat them now, if I see them, I'll eat them. So I have to put them in a place where I don't normally go to very much. The wardrobe I do, but only in the mornings. So it's only ever in the mornings that I go in there. So yeah, I won't see them because they're on the bottom shelf. So I'm trying to last, but what I do is I eat them from the first week of December. So yeah, I will start eating away at them then. But if you want them, they're in Sainsbury's at the moment for £2 with Nectar. So right, let's do a bit of this next here. So we'll do a bit of that. Okay, lovely. And then back to our normal one over here. Let's do a time check. The time is 33 minutes and we've got another half an hour to go. So See how much we can get done, because this layer now is getting exciting because we're now starting to feed in the spider section here, so we'll start to see a little bit more colours. I'm looking forward to seeing how the orange and black go together, because that's the classic colours of the Tango drink. You normally get like a black label with the orange drink, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that comes about. Which I reckon the next few sessions we'll start to see that emerge. Oh, that's a bit of a fat one there. I'm gonna have to get another bag. Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. I'll just put all the rejects into the same. This is from a different painting I'm working on, but what I do is with rejects, I just take them out, because with my painting that I'm working on at the moment, I'm getting a lot of it always seems to happen with drills that have got, like, you know, the shiny coatings. So like this one, I've had like 6 or 7 with hardly no coat on. Right, let's get a bit more of the A out. Let's get going. Oh, is that A? I don't know why they keep changing the colour. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm moaning all the time, but as you know, I say it how I see it, so it's annoying when you keep going A, and then it keeps going G. Right, so yeah, we're just about touching the leg of it now, and it will be the abdomen. So yeah, wow. Okay. There's a retired granny. I showed a picture of Charlie on Saturday's chat. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Saturday, that would have been yesterday. Okay, cool, brilliant. I'll get to that. As you know, I watch whoever's at the top first and then work my way down. Fantastic, thank you very much, Linda. Yeah, because when I said I sent an email to Linda, and I was like, because I said, is it okay to see a picture of Charlie? Because she was speaking about this dog, and I really enjoyed listening to the adventure of how you bought Ellie. And I can't remember if it was Ellie's mum. It must have been Ellie's mum, but she said they had to rehouse her because there was an incident occurred with the dog got hold of one of the other owners or something. But I'm sure that was Ellie's mum. But anyway, she was talking about this dog called Charlie, and I was like, oh, I've got to see a picture of him, you know. And she said she replied back saying shared on today's gap, and I was like, what do you mean? Because I was under the impression she would show me a picture, but what she's done is she's shared it on the daily gab, which is kind of cool. So I'll have to look at that. Wow. See, every time I diamond paint, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, Linda's sifting through her emails. Every time I either, like, I'm sitting here and you just know Linda's going to email you. Oh dear. But yeah, well, I need another refill here. Oh, lovely. I don't mind the 3-in-1 sachets in Nescafé, but I much prefer the ones that are in them golden sachets. They have so much more flavour. But you know, the 3-in-1 sachets from Nescafé, I've wanted them caramel flavoured for so long, and they've popped up on Amazon. And I saw another tea bags called Red Bush, and I don't know if I want to try them. The peppermint I definitely won't get again, they were horrible. But yeah, I don't know if I'll try them. think I've had them before, but I'm not really sure if I have or not. Trying to just close this gap up as much as I can because it's getting a bit frustrating now. See, again, look at this. They're going to put the black on all around here. I just can't see this picture being very effective because there's so much black. I know spiders are normally black, but it's not a wise choice to put a black border with a black spider because you're not going to see it. I just have to wait and see as the picture develops as to how this is going to turn out, because I don't think it's going to be very effective, but you know, it could surprise us, we don't know. Get a bit more wax put in this, I think. Oops. Alright. What's going on with these drills? They keep sliding. I feel like I'm working on, you know, the square drills. You know how you put them down and then you can't really like push them back into position, because when you try to turn it back to a square it sort of diagonals again. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see really. Get this wow tower behind it, see what's going on here, because there's definitely some sort of issue going on there. That looks a bit better. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much progress we get done before Sunday, because obviously Saturday the 29th will be our first live of this, and then Sunday. And what I'll do is I'll continue the lives on with any painting that we do. The lives will only be weekends, so every weekend we'll do a live. So yeah. Let's do a check on my order. Alexa, where's my order? Alexa, where's my order?
For Mike, squashy sweets and baked beans should arrive today by 9 p.m.
Yeah, man.
Noodles should arrive Monday by 10 p.m.
Yeah, there's so many offers on there. So I got my, because they're doing really cheap beans on there. They're like 43p, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. They're not the best. They're not the same as Heinz, but I have to use something on the voucher. I need to use the voucher on something. And then they're doing King pot noodles for £1 on there. I suppose it's to do with Black Friday and that, but yeah. So I've got to go and get them when they bleep me. I've had cases where sometimes I go up there and it says, oh sorry, we can't open the locker door, we've told our engineer or something, and it's like I've got to go back the next day, and it's like, what the hell? See, again, look, they've put like a, why do they, oh man, it's really all this, you get in this lovely carpet of brown, and then they've changed it again. This is definitely by far one of the weirdest paintings. It's not a weird painting, but the bordering is. So what did she say the weather forecast was again? Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please?
Right now in Braintree, it's 9 degrees Celsius.
Alexa,
mostly sun.
stop. So 9 degrees. Yeah, because the other day it was like 0, then it moved to 2, and yeah, wow. Okay, so let's go. Yep. Oh, there we go. It's definitely a G, isn't it? So what one was that then next to it? It's really confusing me when we have to keep going from G to A all the time. But there we go. Brilliant. Okie dokie. So yeah, we're now getting a hole again because as soon as I free up that other painting, I can fill the hole up. It's just a bit patchy because of trays being unavailable at the moment. How are we doing for time? Oh, 45 minutes. God, blimey, it's that's whizzed around quick, isn't it? Okay, so I'm excited to see that we're getting some of the spider done. Oh, that program in the front room's doing my head in. Keeps singing. Fiddler on the Roof seems to be singing all the way through it. We might get one or two bits that are not singing, but he hasn't stopped singing yet. Right. So I think we'll do one more line, and then that session will be left there, I think, because we are nearly at our time limit on this one, because it's almost the hour and I don't like to go past the hour. So obviously all of next week is likely to be whipping chats of this. As I say, I'm supposed to be going to meet my sister on Wednesday, but she changes like the weather, so I don't know if that's likely to change. But even if it does, I'm still going to go because I've got Wednesday off and we're supposed to be going to, well, she said she wants to get her nails done, and I desperately need to find something to do as an unboxing video. So we're gonna have to see what time and if she's still going. So alright, there's an A there, yeah. G. It's nice because this colour, the A's, we're getting through that quite good. And what's lovely as well is, oh no, that was a G. Let me just back that up a minute, because need that there. Yeah, if you ever need some 310s, we've got a lovely big bag of them. 310s are always your popular colours. They're normally border colours, like your 3865s as well. Oh, hang on. Right, let's back this up, because this is all getting a bit confusing now. I'm gonna just take these off a minute. Oh, I really thought they fell out the tray then. Luckily they did not. And then G should be our last drill on there a little bit. See, look, I'm so carried away, I'm taking it over this line here. So we'll have to leave that bit there for now. Right, let's see what this is looking like. This is what I'm kind of interested. You see where I put that dot there? If I was to put another one, I could make the eyes of the spider like that. So then he's got two eyes with the fangs coming down. No, the fangs are there. I think that might be another leg. But they have these things called pedipalps. So that's to do with like when they mate and stuff. But yeah, I think that would be really effective if we put two eyes there. So they have actually done that. As you can see, that's a black. So it would sit there. So yeah, there might be some eye detailing there. But right, let's give it a bit of a roll. Wherever my roller's gone, yep. Okie dokie. So it's looking a bit more filled up now, isn't it? As I say, I probably won't work on this anymore today, because I want to get that nutcracker done. They've got trays done, all kitted out. That won't take long to do, and then we can allocate these to them, you know. So let's have a look. And okay, it's looking a bit better now, isn't it? Because now that we've now got this colour coming round here, this looks like a border of the leaf, so this must be a leaf. Then you've got that lovely mint going around there, and a bit of the spider here. So still early days at the moment. Obviously we need to progress down a bit more, and then see where we're going. I think what I'd like to do is change it on this one. So we'll work down onto here. We'll do two, you know, towers if you like. But it's looking a little bit better. I'm a little bit more happier now that how it's turning out. But yeah, as always, we always get to the best bit and then the time's up. Funny that, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, hopefully for the next session, which will be tomorrow, we should have this all filled in. It's looking really effective now, and we've just got to the bit where we're starting the back of the spider. So very, very exciting. Our next weapon chat will be tomorrow at the usual time of 7:30. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get this for yourself, the link's in the description of the video, and they do various sizes. As I say, I wanted to do a 60x60, but given the delay of how long I left it to order, we wouldn't have got it done in time, and I'm still hopeful we can get this done within a week. We've done quite a large section, so it's looking really nice. I'm loving this minty flower now. I think it looks much better. But anyway, as always, have a lovely day. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap that good old notification bell, and hit that big red subscribe button. You don't have to pay for it, so it's totally free of charge. And we will see you on Monday for another session of this spider with no name. I need names, people. So if you think you've got a good name that would fit this awesome spider, then do let us know. I was thinking about Tilly, or maybe Molly, but I don't really know. I just need a name, so give me some ideas, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye bye for now.